Oh, you're on mute.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on. Was there a mitigation packet that was submitted?
So there was one that was submitted at first, and then so we have resubmitted another one. And there were a couple of changes on there. I did get an email from her on, I think it was day for yesterday, or it might have been yesterday, saying that, oh, she thought it was the same packet, but there was a couple of letters, I guess, that was added to that mitigation for, I guess, whatever PTI. I have not talked further with the client if there was anything else that he wanted to submit with that packet. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But I did send him a list of what they were asking for. So I don't know if he's going to further submit anything else or if he's just leaving it that way. I don't know.
All right. And
that's kind of where I'm at.
No response on the packet yet?
No. And he well, from the DA, of course, yes, because they said, oh, we thought it was the same packet. And I was like, no, we submitted some other letters that I have received from him. But other than him giving me anything else that was on the list, he has not done so. He did text this morning my paralegal to see if he needed to be in person or via Zoom for today's status hearing, but I really needed him to communicate if he's going to give anything else as far as the PTI packet.
So was the packet submitted, was it incomplete, or was there just like some additional things that you could add, just like?
See, I think it's just additional things that can be added. I think that's as far as what he's going to give me for anything else. Because if he was going to give me something else, then he knew to already have given that to me. So.
Okay. And Ms. Toman, were you going to say something?
Yes, Judge, the packet that we received is incomplete. So at the bare minimum, we at least need a letter from him. We have received some character reference letters, but it's not sufficient to be a completed packet that I can turn over to Tracy or Xavier. So if we don't receive anything else, we can't consider him for PTI.
All right. And is there a deadline on when he can get those letters or whatever documents can?
I have not given a deadline, no, Judge.
I think that's up to you, Your Honor. He's on this call too, so he's hearing everything that needs to be said. So I would like for you to give a deadline. And if he doesn't do it by then in the alternative, I would ask the prosecutor give whatever recommendation she would for the case so that he can know that.
The deadline's not up to me. The deadline is up to the state, because I can't really dictate like what type of negotiation you guys are doing up until the point where I'm just like, okay, look, we're going to set it for trial. That's really, that's kind of my leverage. But so Mr. Battle, you're hearing all of this information. The packet that your attorney submitted is incomplete. And according to what I've heard, it's incomplete because you haven't given all of the information that's necessary. And so your attorney can't create that out of thin air. She has to get that information from you. So if you are not going to give that to her in a timely fashion, it's likely and possible that the prosecutor will say at some point, they're not going to accept the packet anymore. I don't know that they're going to do that, but that's a possibility. So I'm not sure what the delay is or what's causing the delay for you to turn in the additional information that would complete your packet. But the longer you wait, the more you risk not being able to do this pretrial diversion program, which is a gift. So if you're going to pass up on the gift, then you're going to have to deal with whatever comes next, which might be whatever the state has to offer. I don't know anything about the case, I don't know anything about the facts. All I know is what your attorney and the prosecutor have told me today and over the past couple of days that that we've met on the status on your case. So that's what I have. I mean, if you're gonna turn the papers in, you need to get them turned in, I would say sooner than later.
Of course, Susan. That way once you see that somebody has anything,
that would be my advice to you at this point. So we'll do that. Mr. Battle, do you have any indication or a timeline on how long it's going to take for you to get that information? Are you planning to provide that information? what the
I can get it.
information is.
I can get it done fairly quickly.
Fairly quickly, meaning what?
Within the next week or so, I can get it done.
Okay. All right. Well, if you can get it done that quickly, I'm not sure why you haven't done it before. But, we'll do a reset then for November 30th. And Ms. Henderson, we will send you that the reset via email. Then you your client to sign it and send it back. If there's nothing else, then you guys are both excused.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Judge, I'm sorry, I was on the phone when we first started. In case you weren't aware, I am covering Mark's cases today. He's in JP court.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I was looking for him. All right. Mr. Wadawon, I do not see your client. Good morning. I do not see your client in the room. Is he there with you in person?
Yeah, he's out in the hallway, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Well, go grab him.
I got it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Just move, right?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
And is Kelsey there with you?
Excuse me, Your Honor.
No, I said, is Kelsey there with you?
No, Your Honor. It's just us.
She's the prosecutor on the case. Hold on, let me see. I didn't see her in the
Oh,
room.
really in here? He's coming back. I think he's just walking around.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Wadwan, we'll have to wait for Ms. Marsh to come back. So
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
I can see you guys. So when she walks in, y'all just run up to the iPad and
No
you'll-
problem, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is it okay if my client stays in the courtroom in the queue?
Yes.
Be good.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I knew it. I knew this.
Did she just walk in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So.
I'm ready, you guys, if you guys want to approach.
Okay, thank you.
She's ready.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on. Let me get his screen. Okay, here we go. All right, I don't even think I have any notes on this case. Let me see. No, I don't. Okay, so let's just get a really quick status and then you guys are free to go.
The DA just let me know that the media is ready on this case now, so I'm gonna walk down there with her and pick it up. We should be able to work this out by the next setting, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you want 30 days or longer?
Do you think we need a little longer than that?
You want a December date?
Yeah, because if I can, I'll bring my client in early and work it out earlier if I can.
Okay. And that gives you time to look at the media and all that good stuff. Okay, so what about December 7th? Is that good?
Works for me, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, excellent. So December 7th is your reset. You can sign one while you're in
Yeah.
right there and get a copy. And then I'll see you guys back on December 7th.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You may. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Take care.
All right, bye.
You can have a seat and I'll get the reset from Jennifer and bring it out to you.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. So you're here for,
I'm here on Randy Schlotman. I'm filling in for David Cunningham this morning.
okay. Yeah, and he's in the waiting room. Hang on just a second. Let me get him.
You spread it important. Yeah. Yeah, I messed it up every time.
All right. So I know you're standing in, Mr. Brush, if you could just give me an update on what's going on with Mr. Schlotman's case.
Yeah, Judge, I know this one's a little bit older. I believe this was initially a non-arrest case. So it's been sitting around for a little bit prior to that. I'm not sure of the conversation Mr. Cunningham had with the prosecutor, but I know he is requesting an additional status setting to allow resolution on the case.
Okay. So let's do a reset then for December 14th.
That works, Judge. I appreciate it.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much, Mr. Brush. And Mr. Schlotman, you are free to go. Thank you for dialing in this morning. Oh, he can't hear me. He hasn't connected to his.
Hey, do we do reset and then, or the sheet?
Jennifer, see, just like that, I guess, because for the time of the limit.
Okay, I can fill it out with it.
We got
Here
it.
right now.
If you beat, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Judge, I have a reset that I'm filling out and emailing to the attorney, but I think they're after, he's gonna, do you want me to do one, like paper one, or just email it to you?
Just email. It's
Okay.
his case, so.
Call or just approach.
The defendant.
Just step in.
Judge, would you like me to do one in person, or
I'm sorry?
would you like me to do one in person for Schlotman or email the
We don't
attorney?
have to. We'll just email it to Mr. Cunningham.
Perfect, Judge. Appreciate it.
All right, and Mr. Schlotman is on, but I don't think he can hear me. I don't think he's connected to his audio. I'm pretty sure he's not. No, he's not.
Good morning.
Morning. Hang on, just. Okay. Ahmad, I don't see you on my docket.
We are number,
It's,
Client's name.
I say number 22.
Number 22, Judge.
Kelly
It's
Dix.
not a status, Judge, because he only has 2 resets.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. So why are you approaching if you only have two?
She didn't.
I was in person. I was here in person, Judge. And Mr. Dix
Oh.
showed up in person as well.
In front of me, though, you only have 2 resets.
Okay, so can we just email a reset, Judge, or Jennifer?
I have it right here. I have it right here.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, unless you just want to say good morning. Good morning.
Of course I want to say good morning, Judge. I thought you would be here.
I know. It's a one kind of day today. So yeah, so y'all are good to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Get your reset, Jen will bring you the reset, and then you'll be good to go.
All right, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
May I be
Thank you,
excused?
Mr. What?
May I be excused?
You may.
Or is that
Thank you.
mine? Yeah, thank
I'll
you.
have a good day.
He might be.
And you got a reset?
You got a reset. Because he's supposed to come down to the house. And I thought that's what they want to have last time.
I'm not sure why James Stevens is in my,
He's probably there for Ira Purrs, Judge.
okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Sure. And also, there's 2 defendants still out there. Do you want other names?
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, who are they?
DeAndre Smith and Joshua Cruz.
Okay. Good morning, Ms. Barker. All right. So, I don't have any notes on this case. So this must be, 3 resets. Okay, so just give me status, Ms. Barker, on what's going on with Mr. Reese's case. You're on mute.
Excuse me.
That's
Can
all
you
right.
hear me? I need
I
to,
can,
okay, good. We were made an offer, we countered. And then I conveyed that to my client just like yesterday or something. And he has a felony pending in Harris County. And usually I always recommend that he take care of the felony first. And that case is set for January the 5th. And I'd like to ask for a reset after that date in case it takes care of this one.
sure. Even if it's in a different county though?
Harris.
Okay. So we can do a reset for January 18th.
Oh, let me, I'm sorry, I should have my calendar up.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Okay. January 18th,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
said? Let me just make sure we want some. Perfect.
Okay. All right. So we'll do it for January 18th at 9 o'clock. Jenna, mail that reset to you. And Mr. Reese, if you will sign it when your attorney sends it to you. There's nothing else, then you are both excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Who did you say was in person?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning,
Um,
Mr. Hart.
Joshua Cruz and DeAndre Smith.
All right, Mr. Hardman, I do not see Mr. Jones, your client, in the waiting room. Were you expecting him to dial in?
He's on, Judge. I'm not sure if he followed the instructions and properly putting his name on.
Okay, let me see. I do have two that are like generic, so let me see if he's one of them.
Okay.
The other one is just a Zoom user. I'll bring both of them in. Good morning. What's your name, sir? You're on mute.
Damon Jones.
Damon Jones? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Jones. I have your attorney here. Mr. Hardman, so he's got two cases.
Right.
One has 3 resets and the other has 4. Oh, I see. Okay. So what's going on with Mr. Jones' cases?
Well, Judge, the state has made an offer to get the case resolved on on both cases. You know, he has a gun case and he has the assault family violence case. The assault family violence case, I was speaking to Mr. Jones, and he's giving me some new information that I kind of want to dig a little bit further before accepting what's been offered. So really, if we could get a reset, Judge, I think 30 days is the max that we would need. I need to just kind of vet the information that he has given me, make sure everything is, what it says what he says it is, and then I can share that with the state.
Okay. Okay, so let's do a reset for November
Which date was that, Judge?
November 30th.
November 30th. That should be fine.
Okay, perfect. All right, Miss Salazar will send you guys a reset, and if you'll sign it and then send it back, then you'll be good to go.
Certainly will.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Thank you, Mr. Hardman. You are both excused. Have a good day.
Same to you, Judge Wallace. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
There we go. Now am I in?
Yep, you are in, and you're here for Mr. Purrs.
Yes, for Ana Flores.
Okay, she's here.
Yes. Where we stand, Judge, is that they've made an offer is for a reduction and then time served. If she completes 2 classes, she's done one, she's trying to finish the other. They're both
Okay.
online, so it shouldn't take too long.
Okay, and is that the classes for dismissal or classes?
No, it's to change it from a DWI to a reckless driving time served.
Okay, so time served. Okay, so we can do a reset for, do like December 7th, give her time to get those classes done.
Well, you can give us December 7th, and then if she finishes it faster than we think, there's no problem asking for a sooner date, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, okay, December 7th, and I'll explain that to her. And then if she finishes it next week, we'll just get right on it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just let us know if you need a date earlier.
Okay, and Jenica, I didn't send you anything yet in anticipation of a reset, did I? Okay, so I'll send one. I'll try to do it now, but I'm at that juvenile CLE judge, so it's kind of discombobulated here, but I'll get it to you today. And do you want me to put the date on it already? Just put a thumbs up if that's okay.
I was gonna send you one right now with the date on it. If you wanted.
Oh,
to
okay,
sign
that'd be fine. And then I could just send it right back to you. Okay, that'd be excellent. Thank you. That's all, Judge.
All right, good deal. Thank you very much, Mr. Stevens. Thank you, Ms.
Thank you.
Good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I don't know if William Van Buren is still in the waiting room, but he said he had to go into another courtroom for an appearance.
He was, but he's not anymore. You heard from Kim Bryant? His client is here. I don't think.
Well, the thing is, she said that they were bringing the media. I was like,
What are you doing? Next time he's gonna do the moonwalk across. Okay, well maybe. Okay.
He might fall though.
I don't think he even knows how to moonwalk.
Probably not. And then he's got those shoes on, right, Corey? The shoes that make you fall.
I think that's a challenge, Corey.
I can moonwalk, but I don't think he can. Okay. Can we get Mr. Smith? I don't see his client, his attorney either. Waldemar Zuniga. Zoom user. Hi, what's your name?
Jacob.
Last name?
Jacob Freer.
Okay, Mr. Freer. And your attorney, Mr. Freer, is Mr. Nayland?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, have you spoken to Mr. Nayland today?
No, ma'am.
He has not been, my knowledge, I don't think he's dialed on to the Zoom. So do you have a phone number for him?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give him a call? I'm going to put you back in the waiting room. Can you give him a call and let him know that the judge is looking for him to dial on to Zoom for a status?
Yes, ma'am. I'll call him right now.
Thank you. All right, and we have, is this Mr. Smith? I need him to unmute. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Smith, is Baldemar Zuniga still your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, have you spoken to Mr. Zuniga today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you know where he is?
I had texted him and he said, I was here. So he was like, be patient.
I'm sorry, what was his response?
He said that he informed his attorney that he was here. He said the response was give him a minute to be patient. Just give him a minute. I'm not sure how long ago that was.
Right, and I haven't seen him in the Zoom at all. Mr. Smith, if you will please step into the hallway and either call or text your attorney and tell him that the judge is asking that he dial on to the Zoom because I need a status for your case.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And Judge, I did bring in Mr. Joshua Cruz as well.
Okay, that's fine because I haven't seen Mr. Bryant. Have you
Okay,
seen
okay.
him?
Boy, 13 and 1 half hours on the time. Ken Bryant.
Hang on, before you bring Mr. Cruz up, hold on just a second.
Yes, ma'am. Judge, I just want to let you know that Mr. Pearson is here for Dustin Nayland.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Freer.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'll bring Mr. Freer back in just a second. Good morning, Mr. Van Buren.
Sorry, Judge, doesn't matter how many times I Zoom, I cannot get this mastered, so I apologize about that.
It happens to the best of us. All right. I know
Mr.
that you
Yonan?
jumped off. I don't know if you need to jump back off again. That's why I was trying to bring you in really quickly when I saw you came back. Mr. Yonan is here. And I just need a quick update from you on what's going on with his case.
So we are progressing towards and I apologize, I think it's a different term than what we use normally in Harris County, but essentially the divert program. I've spoken with Xavier. Mr. Yonan has taken the TRAS last week. I got an email from Peggy this morning that the TRAS is written, but they're still waiting on the CCH. So if we could just find some time, I think we'll complete this matter through that program.
Okay. Did she give you any idea of how long it was going to take them to get the result?
She had thought that my understanding is correct, she had thought that through a previous email that it was going to be completed today. I got an email first thing this morning saying, look, it's not completed yet. I think she's done her portion, but I think she's waiting on the final aspect of it.
Okay. Miss Body, do you
But
have any
I
indication?
think everything's in place.
Okay.
Yes, Judge, she completed the written portion that we have to complete, but we need the criminal history to finish another section. And so there is a notation that her portion is completed. So the criminal history, we should hope to have either by the end of today or tomorrow.
Okay. All right. So then you'll know, I guess, by the end of this month, maybe, whether
I
or
would
not
think so.
whether or not he's gonna do, what is that for DWI court or for the program?
For the program.
Okay.
It's for the program.
Hmm.
And that can be handled, I believe, because I've done it before. I think that we can go in and do the contract and everything without actually the necessity of coming back in front of and or coming back to court.
Exactly. Yes. So we have at the end of the month, we have what we call our submission docket. And that's kind of a placeholder for our cases that we pretty much know something's going to happen and they're going to fall off the docket, either a dismissal or a diversion program of some sort. So let's set it for October 29th, which is the last Friday in October. That's our that is our submission docket date. So everything done and contract signed, money paid. She starts the program prior to the 29th. Then you won't have to come to court at all on the 29th because the contract will generate a new reset.
Got it.
All right. I'm sorry. I said she. It's Mr. Yonan. I apologize.
It's okay. No worries. No worries.
So yeah, we'll put it on the 29th. Jenica will send you a reset. You guys are free to go. You're excused.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You're welcome. You too. Bye-bye. And who is there for Mr. Nayland?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Pierce here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Mr. Pierce. Hold on just a second. Let me. Your client. All right. Mr. Freer, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. And let's see. Mr. Pierce is here for your attorney. And Pierce, do you have an update or status on what's going on with Mr. Freer's case?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Tamon has conveyed an offer over, I believe, about 2 days ago. The state's offer on the case. This is their first offer. It was deferred. We've had some back and forth with the counter, and they've also mentioned potentially applying for a PTI on this case. So, Your Honor, we've had about 2 days, have not had a chance to discuss this fully with Mr. Freer and evaluate whether we want to submit PTI documents on it. So respectfully, we're requesting we may have a short reset in order to evaluate their offer, decide if we're going to do PTI or go from there.
Okay. So we can do a reset at the end of November. Is that short enough?
That's fine with us, whatever the court prefers, Your Honor.
Okay, November 30th. Do we have a lot on that day, Jenica? Hold on, let me make sure that we're not like crazy because that's the week after Thanksgiving.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right now, there's 30.
Oh, yeah, doing it on that day. Um, let's move that then to December. I think. Yeah, December 9th.
That works for us, Your Honor.
Okay, perfect. And that will be at 1:30.
Sorry, at 1:30, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Judge. May I be
All right, you're
excused?
welcome. Yes, you are excused, and Mr. Fear, you're excused as well.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Judge.
Have a good day.
Judge, I want to let you know that Mr. Bryant is present in the courtroom as well.
I see that. Thank you. Okay, and Mr. Cruz is there also. Let's have everyone approach Mr. Bryant and Mr. Cruz.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Mr. Bryant.
Good morning, Judge. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. And Mr. Cruz is there with you. I believe, Ms. Toman, this one is yours. And there's just 3 resets. So, Mr. Bryant, I just need a quick update on the status of Mr. Cruz's case.
Judge, it's kind of a 2021 case, and I'm still trying to get evidence and talk with a couple of witnesses. I'm really not ready to do anything with it right now, other than go over with the defendant certain types of evidence the state has given to me in the videos. So we're kind of like doing that right now. So we probably need at least one more reset to kind of like see where we want to go, and I can confer with the state and then be ready to let you know something very, very soon.
That's fine. Let's do a reset for December 9th at 1:30.
Okay.
Okay. And Mr. Cruz, thank you very much for showing up today. You guys get set on that case and you'll be good to go.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So you can have a reset. You can have a seat and I'll get you a reset.
Yes, sir.
All right. And Mr. Bryant, your other client, Carmelita Lubrano, is
Yes,
in the room, but she's not connecting. Her device isn't connecting.
She's in the same position. It's relatively new. It's an assault case. I'm looking at witnesses and I got to get evidence on her case also.
Okay.
So if you could possibly give me the same date on that, afford me the opportunity to do what I need to do and confer with the state on that also.
Okay. And that was what, December 9th? Okay. I do need her to show up though. Like she's in the room, but she hasn't connected. So I don't know I can see that's her name, but I don't see her.
Yes, ma'am. And I talked with her yesterday a couple of times and sent her the Zoom. She went through it. I'm thinking that is her trying to do. I don't know if she's having some technical difficulties, but I know she intended to be on for sure.
Yeah, I see her name on the screen, but I don't see her. So
I don't know if she knows how to click video or something's not working or what.
Generally, when it looks like that, they've stepped away. Right. I will see if I can send her a message through the chat. Let's see if she responds to that. Yeah, she's not responding. Do you have a phone number for her? Can you call her?
I can try, let me look and see if I can get a phone number. I do have a phone number. I just need to try to see if I can put it up on my phone
Okay.
and call her right.
Tell
call
her
her
I just
right.
need her to dial in like completely. Like I need to see her,
Yes, ma'am.
the screen.
Okay, I'll do it right.
Or
I'll do it right
something.
now. Okay,
Otherwise, she's gonna get bond forfeited for today.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
No, I don't. We'll talk later. Hear the people. I'll do that.
Okay, and anybody heard from George Kinchin or Carrie Fadden?
Judge, I'd like to update you. Mr. DeAndre Smith stepped back in and told me that Mr. Janika said that I guess he was attempting to log in, and he saw that Mr. Bryant was on the Zoom, so he may be in the waiting room, I believe.
Okay. How could he see Mr. Bryant was on the Zoom and he's not even? Oh, Miss Lubrano, she got it. Unmute.
Oh, okay, yes.
She's talking to me?
No, I was just saying she connected.
You see her yet?
Yes, I see her. Good morning, Lubrano.
Good morning.
Good morning. So
Good morning.
Mr.
I was
Bryant.
trying to figure everything out. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You got it. You got it. So Mr. Bryant has actually already given me the status on your case to act you physically on the Zoom, and that's all. Keep in touch with Mr. Bryant. He's going to let you know the status of your case. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. Thank
That's
you,
your
Yana.
excuse. Have a good day.
Thank
All right,
you.
Yana. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Bye. Yes, you are free to go.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
I don't see Mr. Niga. And I haven't seen Carrie Fadden or George Kinchin. Anybody? Okay. Um, all right. So I do see Tiffany Hill in the waiting room for the pretrial conference. Jacqueline, that one's yours, right?
Which one, Judge?
For the pretrial conference for Banfield.
No, that one is actually Kelsey's.
Oh, okay. I'll wait for Kelsey to come back. Looks like she just stepped out.
Okay, then I need you to.
So here, why don't I do this? Because I do need this. I don't want to leave this with what.
Are we going to trial? Are we going to trial? Michelle?
Right, but if it's not filled out, there's no way that I can release it to you. So let me go ahead and toss it down and I'll come back and release this to you.
Well, here, why don't I just sign it?
You just sign it.
I think that was it. Those are the only.
Lori, do you know where Kelsey is?
On the document.
She might be in court.
Show.
She's been between 3 and 4.
What about Benjamin Allen?
He was a present. We just reset him. He only has 2 resets.
Rest of them are 3 resets. Okay. Hey, Corey, so we're just waiting for Kelsey to come back.
Okay.
What are you doing with DeAndre Smith?
His attorney didn't show up.
So do we reset him? What day I'm going to put on there? Huh? You cut out.
December.
Oh.
We could do December 16th at 1:30.
Which cases Kelsey? Are we waiting for Kelsey for?
Hey, Tiffany, we're just waiting for Kelsey to come back into the courtroom.
Good morning, Judge. Good. Sounds good.
Okay, so just hang out until she comes back in, and then we'll come back.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I think she's coming in.
Let's go. Thanks so much. You can check. We got Kelsey, who's it's a DB case. Other questions on just research. Oh, you did? Yes. You were here for Mr.
Yeah, yes, it's done.
Yes. Got that. Yeah. December 16th at 1:30. Okay. You sure? You sure? Or 13. That's good.
Hi, Judge.
Hi, Tiffany's in here also. Tiffany.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. So we've got cause number 20 CCR 216468, State of Texas versus Neil Banfield. Is what are we announcing for trial? Are we ready?
Judge, we
Judge,
have
we-
worked out an agreement.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Anybody?
Judge, we worked out an agreement.
Okay. Are y'all taking a plea today?
I believe Ms. Hill was waiting for her client.
Yes, Judge. So it's not actually a plea. We worked out a kind of different pretrial intervention where Mr. Banfield promises not to go to that property for the next year. And so, yes, I will be seeing him hopefully a little bit shortly here so he can sign that contract from the state and we'll bring it to court.
Today?
Yes, ma'am. In like the
Okay.
next couple of minutes.
Okay. All right. And so is that a dispositive contract or how does that work?
Yes, Your Honor, it's a conditional dismissal.
Okay, understood. All right. So no trial. Okay.
No, not this time.
All right. No problem. So then we'll need to get that is in writing by the end of the day today in order us to not go to trial. Because if I don't see anything from you guys, then we're going to go to trial.
Okay. Well, Judge, I will, like I said, get that signature from Mr. Banfield today and give a copy to the state. And if it's better for the court, I can also e-file it because I don't think there's any personal information in there. Well, redact the address of the complaint, of course.
Whatever you feel like is appropriate. Hold on just a second. Whatever you feel like is appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, whatever you feel like is appropriate. But I just need something for the court that's dispositive by the end of the day today.
All right, will do.
Okay. All right, ladies. If there's nothing else, then you are both excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too.